guys, I just wanted to do a quick table tour for you guys. So starting down here at the left, we have our Impulse Minis. This is a smaller version of our full-size Impulse, which was the first knife that I designed. And new this year was our Impulse Thin, which features a drop point blade, slightly thinner stock, and a slightly thinner overall. We have our non-locking double detent Neuron. So now I know a lot of the international guys can't carry a locking knife, so we are putting this back into production. It sold very well the first time, so I want to make sure that you guys were able to get one of these. Hopefully early next year, 2024. We also have our Axon frame lock in my favorite finished belt satin here. That's a front flipper. And for the first time bringing it out, this is our Isotope prototype. This is the Isotope Mini, and it's a full integral. The Gen 2 version of the Isotope. For the Gen 2, we made the flipper tabs slightly higher, which gives it a very nice action. If you happen to be a lefty, like my oldest son, I had to design him a knife so his EDC can match my EDC. So we have our Synapse model here in a full lefty. Lefty lock, lefty clip. And speaking of the Synapse, we have our Synapse Mini here. The slightly smaller version of our Synapse. This is the slightly smaller version of the Axon. This is the Axon Mini frame lock. We will be having a drop of this very soon, so keep an eye on our website, veroengineering.com, for that. I showed you guys the Synapse and the Synapse Lefty and the Synapse Mini. This is our Synapse XL. It's a larger version of the Synapse with a 3.85-inch blade. Not a small knife, but it feels very, very good to flip open. That brings us to our Synapses. So here we have the belt satin marbled carbon fiber Synapse. We had a drop about a month ago. It sold out, so we were able to bring some to Blade Show here. Very happy that we have these available now. Next, we have our Axon Fixed Blade. So the idea here is you have a fixed blade EDC that you carry on you in your Kydex sheath, and you can get a titanium clip to keep it in your pocket, and this way you always have a fixed blade on you when you need it. It comes stock with a belt clip for vertical and horizontal carry if you want to scout carry. Also, for the first time, we're bringing out our chef's knives. So here's the 6-inch chef in Nitro V steel and marble carbon fiber. And we also have our utility knife. So the utility knife is the knife that I usually grab the most when I'm cooking, but the problem with most utility knives is you can't chop with them. So instead of grabbing a chef's knife to do the chopping, the idea here is that with this chamfer, you can still get a good purchase on it and actually do full chopping with it as well. And of course, we have to have our Blade Show special. This is our full-size fulcrum in the Veil etch anodizing for Blade Show. And we'll be doing something similar on our website soon. We have 2 new prototypes that we're working on right now. They're still very early production prototypes. So here is a frame lock. It's a thin profile, but a larger, beefy handle to be able to get a good purchase on. It has the milled pockets on both sides and aggressive jimping so that you can open it with a glove, or if you need to carry it if you're maybe a first responder, this would be perfect for that. This is the first time we're bringing out Magna Cut steel on a knife. Very excited about that. Then our second prototype here is a slightly more gentleman's carry. It's thin, has a nice sweeping edge, and this is going to be our first knife that is being produced by Riyadh. Very excited about that. Thank you guys very much. If you have any questions, we're VeerEngineering.com. Instagram is VeerEngineering. Thanks a lot.